Hi guys, in this video, I decided I would do a roll and tuck on the sides and back of my head and Bantu knot outs on the crown of my head. I'm already starting with hair that has already been washed, deep conditioned and has leave-in in it. Because of the hairstyle I had in my head the day before, my hair is shrunken and dry at this point. I can already tell the winter weather is ending because my hair is so dry, but I can still feel my leave-in in my hair. So working in sections, I start by moisturizing my hair with water, making sure it's nice and damp, which will make it easier to work with. I finger detangle, making sure the ends are free of tangles and knots, and then put each section in 2-strand twists to keep the hair nice and stretched. Sometimes we need to give each other space. Once my whole head has been detangled and put in 2-strand twists, I take it out of the twist, and as you can see, it's stretched, but it's also still soft and moist. I then take my afro comb and section off the upper portion of my head where I want the curls to be. I'm going to use hair bands to fasten the sections that are rolled and tucked. Using a rat tail comb, I separate a section of hair. As usual, I make sure my ends are not tangled, but I can already feel my hair is a bit dry. Hence I spray my hands with water and I run them down that section of hair to moisturize it. Water really makes it easier for me to style my hair. I then start my roll and tuck. Basically, it's a repetition of roll and tuck until you reach the end of your section. Once I have rolled and tucked all the hair in that section, I secure it with a hairband so that it doesn't unravel. I repeat this for all the roll and tuck sections, and I do Bantu knots on top of the hairbands. Once that's done, I start working on the hair at the crown. I start by spraying it with water to moisturize it, and as I'm running my fingers through the hair, I can feel my leave-in on my hands, but I still want to style my hair with oil. Hence I coat my hands with my mixture of oil and run it through the hair, making sure my tips get the most attention. I then start making small Bantu knots because I want medium-sized curls when I take them out. Now I did this hairstyle on a Sunday, but I ended up not taking it out because I didn't need to. But by Thursday I could feel that my hair was dry. Hence I took out each knot and roll and tuck section one by one and re-moisturized it. I put some of my AR on those that I felt needed it, and I redid all the Bantu knots and roll and tucks again. For this part, I just want to show you again how I do the roll and tucks with the hair at the back of my head. So basically I just roll and tuck the hair as I move along that section. I can't wait However, this time when I reach the top, I separate my hair and do two Bantu knots because the last time when I did one Bantu knot, some of the hair actually came loose.
I can wait till the morning. Let your hair down. Tonight is your night. All is said and done. I can wait till the morning. Let your hair down.
If you find the roll and tucks are too difficult for you, the other option is to simply collect the hair in the section and twirl it near the crown of your head. Secure it with the hairband and do a Bantu knot on top of that hairband.
Tonight is your night.
For the takedown, I coat my hand with oil to make it easier. I then untwist all my Bantu knots at the crown of my head.
So turn up the music and have a good time. Tonight is your night. 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 Tonight is your night.
I can see and feel the curls are a bit too compact, so to loosen them a bit, I spray my hands with water and massage my scalp to loosen the hair at the roots and run my hands along the curls to loosen them too. The headbands I used to secure the roll and tucks had metal parts on them, so I hide the metal sections from sight by facing them to the scalp and using bobby pins to secure and keep them in that position.
Tonight is your night. All is said and done. I can wait till the morning. Let your hair down. Tonight is your night.
The hair at the back feels a bit sparse, so I separate some of the Bantu knots at the back and twirl the separations in the direction of the curl so that they don't lose the curl pattern, and this creates more volume at the back.
You told me you would change. I guess I gotta trust you, babe. I guess I gotta let you do your thing.
Once that's done, I start working on styling the hair in the manner I want it to look on my head. Taking the tips of the curls, I stretch them and tuck them with bobby pins around the crown of my head.
Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. Let your hair down. Just let your hair down. Just let your hair down. Let your hair down. Yeah. Let your hair down. All is said and done. I can't wait till the morning. Let your hair down.
At this point, I have to play around with how I want the curls to be shaped around my head. If you are doing this hairstyle, play around with your hair until it fits your desired style.
I can't wait till the morning. Let your hair down. Tonight is your night. Coolness, baby. Oh. Watch it, drop it, baby. I can't wait till the morning. Let your hair down.
Once I've pinned all the hair away, this is the style I end up with. I like the definition of the curls, and I think this is a nice simple look that I could wear to a meeting or work.
All is said and done. I can wait till the morning. Let your hair down. Tonight is your night. All is said and done. I can wait till the
For part 2 of this tutorial, I simply show you how I get more curls and volume from this hairstyle.